9mm shells and 20mm cannon fire rained down from above, drowning the screams of the panicking NVA formation and its assortment of pack animals. The NVA formation split into several smaller groups, desperately fleeing for their lives. Drones chased after the fleeing groups, the operators on the other end relaying targeting information to the orbiting gunships. Whereas in the past, gunship ambushes had succeeded in destroying supplies and trucks, now they were decimating the very troops North Vietnam relied on to bring the supplies to the south. And this was only the first of many more such ambushes to come. The human cost to North Vietnam was rising quickly. The cost of maintaining the Ho Chi Minh Trail, a route that was key for the Viet Cong's efforts to overthrow the South, was ballooning out of proportion. Days later, the 21st Century SEALs are on the hunt for a new target. This time, the flight promises to be close and personal. NVA leaders have entrenched themselves across the northern half of South Vietnam, their operations concealed deep within the jungle. From these strongholds, they vanish into sprawling tunnel complexes that stretch for miles. Some of these tunnels are vast enough to conceal an entire company of troops, functioning as underground fortresses. From these hidden strongholds, NVA generals send and receive orders, orchestrating their relentless fight against the Americans and their allies. Finding and eliminating these senior figures are key for the war effort, but that task has proven far too difficult given the terrain. Until now. The SEALs' arsenal of drones deployed back to 1969 Vietnam includes an array of long-endurance, high-altitude models equipped with cutting-edge surveillance tools. These drones boast thermal imaging, electronic warfare systems capable of intercepting enemy radio signals, and onboard AI that provides them with a remarkable degree of autonomy. These drones can cover hundreds of square miles and loiter over targets for days, with solar panels extending battery life to allow flight times of just over 24 hours. The persistent coverage has paid off, triangulating the location of an NVA stronghold deep in the jungle. The NVA are aware of the American electronic warfare capabilities and rarely ever communicate via radio, preferring to send runners. The drone network has started tracking these runners, and by analyzing their movements and routes, the AI can triangulate a rough origin point for their base. From there, the drone's advanced electronic warfare systems, far more sensitive than anything available to America's 1969 military, can detect the low-energy, infrequent transmissions the NVA stronghold uses to maintain contact with its chain of command in the north. SEALs stalk through the jungle, closing in on their prey. Their uniforms are like nothing the Vietnam-era counterparts wear. The camouflage pattern actually uses an optical illusion effect to trick the human eye. It's a very subtle effect, but enough to delay detection by precious moments. They're also fire retardant and embedded with antimicrobial elements to prevent infections out in the field. Over the uniform, lightweight body armor capable of stopping even a 7.62mm round affords chest